Hello and welcome to College Algebra. My name is Casey Donovan, and I'll be your professor this semester. This video is just meant to be a short introduction to the course, and I'll try to go through sort of my expectations for you guys, like the homework and the assignments and tests and that sort of stuff over the course of the semester, and also, and very importantly, how to access Pearson MyLab, which is where we'll be doing all the homework for the semester. So when you log into Brightspace in the content area, it's going to be everything. I'll communicate a little bit through the announcements, but in the content area, we'll have everything for the semester. And you'll see that I have the entire semester planned out. I have it week by week. You'll see that we'll have some sections, and eventually we'll have some tests as well. So for you guys, what we'll be doing each week, there will be some sections or tests that I'll assign. Each section, I have some videos recorded for you to watch and learn the material. And then every section will have a homework assignment. And the homework assignment you'll access through MyLab, which I'll show you in a second. And I tried to plan this class as if it were a 3-credit in-person class. So I tried to have about 3 sections each week, as if we covered one section on Monday, one section on Wednesday, and one section on Friday. The homework for each of those and the tests are each due the following week on the Monday. So for instance, in week 1, I have 3 sections, P1, P2, and P3. And each of those sections has a homework assignment due during week 2 on Monday at noon. So you have the whole week to do those assignments. They shouldn't be very long. And then the question is, how do you access the assignments and the textbook? In the MyLab thing, which I can unhide so it'll be visible for everyone. You come to the Pearson 2022. You click on that, and it opens this page. And then it's the yellow button at the top that will give you access to Pearson. However, you'll have to buy access to Pearson to start. You can buy the access code in one of 2 ways. You can either buy it online or at the bookstore. If you buy it online, you just follow this link, follow this yellow link, and it will take you to the page where you can buy access to Pearson. It is the 18-week access that you want, or you can try the 2-week free trial if you're hesitant about taking college algebra. You can try the 2-week free trial. And also, the first time you click on this, it'll ask you to register. So it'll ask you to give your email address and things like that. So if you buy it online, it's as simple as following this link. And online is a bit cheaper than in the bookstore, but you can also go to the bookstore to buy the access code, and you'll have to do that if you're using financial aid. You can't use financial aid for this online purchase. So if you go to the bookstore, there is an intermediate step. There's a step that you'd have to do before this. On the receipt, so the receipt is very important. On the receipt that you get from the bookstore will be a code, and you'll have to follow the instructions on the receipt, and you'll go to a second website called Red Shelf. Once you're at Red Shelf, you'll type in the code, and it will give you the access code to Pearson. Once you have the Pearson access code, you just come back to this link, and there will be a space to type in the code. So if you buy it from the bookstore, there's just an intermediate step that you have to complete. You have to go to the Red Shelf website to get the Pearson access code. Once you've done that, once you've bought access either online or through the bookstore, you'll get to something that looks like this. You'll have a bunch of links down the left-hand side to things like homework. And one thing I'll point out is that there's this handy button here, so you can just see all assignments and not just homework. And what you'll notice is that I have all the assignments up from day 1. So if you wanted to work ahead and get all the way up through the final exam, I've had students finish a month early, and that's absolutely fantastic. But if you follow the schedule that I have, you'd finish the final exam the final week of the semester. The other thing that I'll point out is that there is an e-textbook, and you just click this link and it will open an online textbook. So if the videos that I posted in the content area of Brightspace aren't quite enough, and you want to read a little bit, do a few more examples, you can come here. There's a table of contents, and you can head to whichever chapter you are wanting to read a little bit more about. So that is Pearson in a nutshell. I will try to communicate as much as I can through Brightspace, and then you'll just be able to enter my lab through this. There's a few things I have to update. For instance, I don't have a syllabus uploaded yet, but I'll hopefully have all that done tomorrow. So again, important details. Every assignment and every test will be due the week after it's assigned on the Monday. You can do tests and homework assignments as many times as you want. I'm a firm believer in that if you didn't understand something, you should be given the opportunity to go and learn it. So if you do a homework assignment and you don't do very well, you can go back and practice it and do better. For homework assignments, you can go back and do individual questions. But for a test, I have it set so that the test has a time limit. And if you want to retake the test, you absolutely can. You just have to sit down and redo the entire test, not just question by question. If you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out. There are multiple ways of doing this. If you come up to the classroom, you'll see a link to my name, and you can email me through there. You can email me through the email at the top, or through your personal email. My email address is kc.donovan@msun.edu. Should be fairly straightforward. The thing to know is I will sometimes respond slowly. So if I haven't responded after a day, please send me another email. Send me a reminder. I both appreciate and sometimes need reminders. So don't be afraid to email me multiple times. But with that, if you have any questions, reach out. But otherwise, we'll have a lot of fun this semester. So we'll see you next week.